What up, Laker Nation? It's your boy DTLF, man, back with another pregame live stream. As tonight we face the Denver Nuggets in the Mile High City. Sorry, tongue twister. In the Mile High City, we face the Denver Nuggets. It's gonna be an extremely tough game, as every other game has been. The playoff race is getting super crazy out there in the West. So that's gonna be an interesting game, guys. What are the keys to the game? Many. This is one of those teams that can run up and down with us, snipe, hit major shots. It's just going to be crazy. What's up, everybody? Welcome to live stream. The Denver Nuggets are one of these teams that are competing for one of the final couple of spots there in the West. So they're going to play their heart out. We're playing at their house where it's there's low altitude, so it's harder to breathe, and guys are going to look out of shape at times, but we got to make sure we continue to push the pace and play our game, limiting turnovers and hitting free throws. And we desperately have to guard the three-point line and limit second chance points, because there's one of those teams. They have Nikola Jokic down low. They can kill you inside and out, and their backcourt is off the charts. They're a sick 1-2 punch. They could just snipe you and drive, penetrate and kick and do all kinds of stuff. So that's going to be crazy. Yeah, high altitude, sorry. Thanks for correcting me, bro. What do I think of the signing of Derrick Williams? I like it. It gives us a versatile wing who can play the 4, the 3, maybe even at times some 2. He can. He's been playing pretty well in China for his team over there, averaging 20 points. Shooting a high 40%. So we'll see how that translates. But it's going to be tough, man. I had to wear my jacket tonight. I'm ready to go, man. I'm locked and loaded. And I'm excited to see if Derrick Williams gets playing time, how much he will play. Because I have a feeling he's not going to get playing time. Knowing Luke Walton, he doesn't put in guys unless he absolutely needs to put in new guys. So that's going to be crazy. As far as Derrick Williams, man, I feel sorry for him. He's been labeled a bust and out of the league in a short span of 6 years. He was drafted, I believe, in 2011, if I'm not mistaken. And we brought him in because he's athletic and he can at times stretch the floor. But yeah, unfortunately for him, he was a second overall pick out of Arizona, and he didn't live up to the hype. So he's a journeyman, and he's trying to find a home. Hopefully he balls out for us, because we're going to need all the help we can get without Brandon Ingram. I don't know how long Brandon Ingram is going to be out for, so it'll be interesting to see if how he plays and if we end up inking him, longer term, or if it's just a 10-day to cover the absence of Ingram. Does Williams mean Ingram might be out for a while? Maybe so. Honestly, I haven't heard nothing about the injury yet. I'm sure he's going to get reevaluated this weekend. Hopefully we get him back before the Cleveland game, because we're desperately going to need him. But we'll see what happens, man. He is from Cali, so I'm glad to see our Cali guys getting shots. But I like Travis Ware. It's unfortunate that it doesn't look like we're going to extend him, so that's unfortunate. But we'll see what Derrick Williams can give us as far as athleticism and stretching the floor. Again, tonight's going to be an extremely hard game. The Nuggets have lost 2 games in a row, so they're desperate for a win, and we continue, to get better and better. So we have to keep fighting, man. We have to keep pushing, because we're about 6 games out of the 10th and 9th seed, and outside looking in. So hopefully tonight we just add to the win column and get our 30th win. That's what we're looking for tonight. Shout out to my girlfriend. It's her birthday. She let me do this video, but I'm going to try to keep it limited because I want to spend time with her, But yeah, it's her 24th birthday, so happy birthday, baby. I love you if you're watching this. But yeah, I'm going to keep it to under 20 minutes. So if you guys have any questions, I got you guys, man, as much as possible. And then after that, like I said, I'm going to keep it limited. I will have a post game, but it's also going to be limited to 20 minutes just for the day, simply because it is my girl's birthday. Do you have a Lakers tattoo? I don't have any tattoos, bro, honestly. But my boy Demi does. He does tats. So shout out to him. If you guys are looking for tats on the cheap, he'll hook you up. Dan, what's your plan for us to get to the promised land? Man, my plan is actually very complex. It would take more than one video. But thank you for you know, thank you for quoting my rap song. I appreciate you, bro. I do have a plan. Love you too, Mortal. I love you too, bro. Thanks, Jose. I let her know you said that, man. For sure, Mortal. I got you, man. God bless you guys too. Thank you guys for all the birthday wishes. Who's our replacement for injured Josh Hart? We need a perimeter defender. I mean, that's why I believe we brought in a little bit more size with Derrick Williams. He could play some wing at times, so we'll see what he can give to us. I doubt he plays tonight unless like guys get in foul trouble and stuff. But Luke Walton, he doesn't tend to use what he has sometimes, so he keeps his rotations to the same. I would like him to try different stuff. I want to see Thomas Bryant at center. I would like to see, you know, Derrick Williams tonight, see what he can give us off the bench. But we'll see. I liked his potential, man. Coming out of Arizona, I thought he was going to be a lot better than what he turned out to be. But unfortunately, you know, it didn't work out for him thus far. Now, he's still only 26, so he's going to have, you know, a shot to, you know, crack a league roster or something eventually. But hopefully, you know, he finds a nice landing spot here for the rest of the season. Dan, Lakers will be back running the NBA next year. I agree, man. You know what? We're so close. Did you guys hear what LeBron James said in his interview? He said the reason people speculate is because we have max slots. But he didn't at any point, you know, deny it emphatically like he did versus the Philadelphia 76er rumors. So we'll see, man. I mean, it's looking very likely that we're going to land at least one max free agent. But if LeBron comes, you could almost guarantee two. You know, him and Paul George or him and somebody else. Somebody's coming with him. LeBron never goes anywhere by himself. Dan, Bryant and Caruso are hot, sent to the G League, bro. Hopefully they come back up because we need all the production we can get. Hey, what's up, John? Welcome to a live stream, man. I'm going to keep it short and simple today. 20 minutes long. Like I said, it's my girl's birthday, so I'm going to spend time with her. I appreciate her letting me do the video today, though. I wasn't going to do it. I was going to spend the whole day with her, take her out. But she was like, no, and you know, got to get back to the extended family. So shout out to my baby for that. We need Deng tonight. I'm not sure about that. I don't want to see Deng ever, you know, wear purple and gold again, man. Honestly. They said D. Will was number 3 in efficiency last year in transition. He is really, really exciting to watch out in transition. So he'll be another option, you know, for your boy Lonzo to find out on the wings and you know, in transition. So it's gonna be exciting to see what he can bring to this team. I think he's gonna fit right in with the fast-paced offense that we have here. But we'll see. Again, depends on if he plays. You got to wear the lucky jacket tonight, Dan. I already got it on, buddy. I'm way ahead of you, man. Just subscribe, bro. I'm a Laker fan, too. Welcome aboard, Israel. I appreciate you, bro. Thanks for the subscription, man. We on the road to 10K. When we get to 20K, I'm going to drop another sequel. So check out my first Lakers anthem if you already haven't, man. Tell your lady happy birthday, family. Will do, Antonio. I appreciate it, bro. Thanks for the love, man. Dan, we have 29 wins and 18 games left. How many more wins can we get? I want us to get at least 13, man. 13 more wins gets us, you know, above 500 for the first time in a while. So that would be exciting. But, you know, I'd be happy with at least 40. 40 and up, I'm happy. Below that, I'd be satisfied, but not extremely happy. But I think we can get at least 12 more, man. I hope we can at least. Dan, what's up? Good to see you wear the lucky jacket. Perfect time. The jacket will save the Lakers. Hopefully, man. I pray to God it does. We're going to need the victory tonight. For sure. DTLF, I have heard, I have a hard time wanting LeBron as a Laker because he's the Kobe GOAT comparison forever. Well, we can't really, you know, stop comparisons and stuff. Kobe's legacy is set in stone. We know what he is. Other fans are going to hate on him, and the media in general is going to look for reasons to hate on him because he's no longer relevant. You know, it's a league of what have you done for me lately. So I guarantee you when LeBron retires, there's going to be some other team they're going to be comparing and saying he's better than him, even if he doesn't have all the accolades LeBron had, etc., etc. So that's the problem I have with the NBA nowadays. But we'll see what happens, man. Dan, is B.I. playing? No, he's not. Not yet. He has to do another X-rays before he comes back. He has to be 100% cleared. So I don't know when that's going to be, but not yet. And I think that's one of the reasons we signed Derrick Williams, to replace some of the versatility and athleticism on the wing. As good as Randall is playing, I don't know what you mean by that, bro. Kobe won an Oscar. How many other players did that? None, man. Kobe's just great at anything he does. He just has a killer mentality no matter what the profession. So that's why he's one of my favorites of all time, man. He's somebody you can look up to, you know, whether you're a hard worker or you're going to school or whatever, you need some motivation. You know, look no further. Kobe Bryant. You know, he's one of the GOATs. You know you're a badass when you have 2 retired jerseys. Yeah, I agree. Dan, read my comments. Let's see what you said, bro. Let me scroll up a little bit. He said, Dan, we don't want no-name players getting career highlights tonight. The only no-name player we want getting career highs tonight is Derrick Williams. So I agree with you, but Derrick Williams is the one we need, bro. Hopefully he gets some playing time and he shows something impressive. What up, Dan? At the Pacer game, but I'm a diehard Laker fan watching the pregame. Go Lakers. That's what's up, man. I appreciate you, Michael. So you're at the Pacer game right now, huh? Interesting. Who's playing? Pacers versus... I'm not sure. I haven't looked at the schedule. Can we make it to 40 wins? We can. If we continue playing at this pace, you know, we've been winning 4 games, losing 1 or 2, then winning another 4 games, losing 1 or 2, then looking at our schedule, we can. We can get to 40 for sure. But we have to continue playing at a high level. It's a must. The last couple of games, we've kind of, you know, fell off. We've got out to slower starts. But we got to finish the game better and start the game better. I think that's crucial. Derrick Williams needs to play. If Ennis plays, I'm going to go crazy. I feel you on that one, man. I do not want to see Ennis and Lil Deng ever suit up for the Lakers again. You know, they're players that don't really bring anything forward, you know, on the floor. So, I'd rather see them both, you know, cut from the team or just benched, personally. Dan, you forgot to mention free throws last night, bro. It wasn't for free throw 91%. We would win. Free throws saved us last Wednesday. Yeah, for sure. We got to hit our free throws as always. You know, I mentioned that earlier in the pregame. That's crucial for sure. Limiting turnovers, all that good stuff. Then after the game, please talk about how we play in the last 6 minutes. That's been a concern. Yeah, hopefully they improved. We definitely have to learn how to close better. And I think Isaiah Thomas said it best when he said this team hasn't learned how to finish games all the way yet, you know. So, Dan, you got your jacket. I'm wearing my lucky cap. Hope it works out and we get the dub. Greetings from the Philippines. That's what's up, Isaac. Hopefully, man, the combination should propel us forward. So let's get this dub, man. We need it. We play the Nuggets twice over the next course of the week. We need both of the victories to get the tiebreakers. So if it does come, if push comes to shove down the stretch, and you know, it comes down to either the Nuggets or the Lakers making the playoffs, then the one who has the tiebreaker, you know, depending on the record, is the one who advances. So hopefully these are crucial games. That's why I had to throw it on. It's gonna be the first time ever I throw it on back to back. I'm gonna throw it on tonight, and I'm also gonna be wearing it versus the Cleveland game, which I'm also gonna be live streaming. You know, my reaction to that game. So stay tuned. I can't wait, man. Yes, I'm wearing it back to back. What's up with the center matchups? Well, Brook Lopez has to continue playing the way he played last game. And he said he's going to look more for his shot inside. And that's a good thing because he's a lot more efficient when he plays inside. He's 7 feet tall. You know, he's supposed to use that height and his footwork, post moves, all that stuff. He has a nice soft touch. So just utilize it. Tonight he's going up against Nikola Jokic. So the Joker's a beast, man. This kid, he could drop 30, 10, and 10 on you. I mean, that's how good he is. So we got to make sure we contain him. We got to make sure we don't let him bat out second chance buckets. You know, we got to make sure we keep him off the glass as much as possible and make sure we don't overhelp because they got shooters, man. They got Jamal Murray out there. They got, you know, Gary Harris. These guys are ballers straight up there. One of the up-and-coming backcourts in the NBA. So they could, you know, they could penetrate and do damage, and they can also hit shots from the outside and off the dribble and all that good stuff. So, and also we're playing at their house. We got to continue playing the way we played last road trip and just forget about the road trip, whatever. Just put your head down and go in on strong. You know, finish everything around the basket and just limit turnovers. That always helps our chances. And again, I've been mentioning this all season long. Every time Brook Lopez or KCP have a big night, we almost never lose. So I'm gonna be looking forward to one of those two guys stepping up big time and see what happens. Dan, if we sign no perimeter shooting center and we draft Randall, do you think? Oh, I'm sorry. If we re-sign Randall, do you think it'll be a problem with Randall since they'll be clogging in the paint? Maybe so, man. But you never know. In this league, centers are adding the 3-ball over the course of the summer, so depends on who we get and everything. Yeah, it depends on the combination, of course. You don't want to have two guys in the paint that can't stretch the floor. So that's a good point, but we'll see. I'm not ready to go into that combo yet because it's not the summer yet. We'll leave that for the summer, man. How often do you wear your jacket? How often when you wear your jacket do we win? Well, this season, I think we've won like 10 and lost about 3. So 10-3 ratio, or maybe 2. I lost count. But yeah, we've won a lot more when I've worn my jacket. So not only that, but the draft picks as well. You know, we were able to keep them every single time that I've thrown this on. So it's my personal, you know, myth that this is a lucky Lakers jacket. I feel like it's true though, man, honestly. And a lot of Laker fans on this channel that have been with me forever, they have witnessed some of the little magic that this jacket throws on at times. So we'll see what happens, man. Hopefully we prevail again tonight. I have a lot more hope when I throw this thing on. It's like my safety blanket, man. It feels good just to have it on because sometimes games come down to the wire. And when I start clutching tight to the jacket, and all of a sudden I notice, you know, plays start switching up and stuff, and everything goes in our favor. So hopefully it happens again tonight. We need it. This Denver game would be huge, and if we can get the next 2 games in a row, that's you know, huge. That's colossal because teams are starting to lose in the West, and we're starting to inch our way back into playoff contention. So here we come. Is Derrick Williams playing today? He's activated. However, knowing Luke Walton, you just never know if he's going to play him or not. Most likely not, unless he like a player gets into foul trouble or you know, or maybe he feels like the matchup is right. I don't know. Luke is random. You just never know what to expect. Yes, I'll be wearing the jacket too on Sunday versus the Cavs for sure. Can we please keep Lopez? He fits and probably will get better at threes next year. I don't see it happening. Lopez is going to want to command anywhere near what he's making right now. I just don't see us, you know, coughing up that type of money. Does anyone else have any lucky clothes? I hope so. If you guys do, now's your time to shine, Laker Nation. Throw on all the clothes, all the lucky jackets and sweaters and socks and all that good stuff, you know. That way we have an even bigger shot, man. Let's just get into percentages. I turn my sound down when the Lakers are down. It helps sometimes. Yeah, man, it is stressful to see us, you know, struggle at times, but I can't. I love listening to Stu Lance and Joe Myers. So I'll leave him on. Or I forgot the other guy's name. Stu Lance. I'm going to rock the lucky socks for sure. Hey, whatever helps, Johnny. He could take a cut, never know. Lopez, especially if we get PG. And or LeBron. You just never know. But we have too many players we got to re-sign already. I mean, Julius Randle should be the top priority. I would like Isaiah Thomas back as well. I'm not sure Brook Lopez is a priority right now. But we'll see. Anything's possible from here to the summer. Not worried about that right now. I got plenty of content for you guys, you know, once the summer comes around. I can't wait for this game, man. We got about 45 more minutes. It should be a close one, man. I'm excited to see if the Lakers are up for the challenge, you know. It's always tough playing in Denver, like I said. High altitude, and hopefully we bring it, man. If we resign Isaiah Thomas, I guarantee we will be back to his old form. I hope so, man. I really starting to like what I'm seeing from him. So, Dan, what is your prediction? How many are we going to win by? It's going to be a tough game. I say we win by 5 tonight. Maybe I would like for us to win 103-98. That'd be great. If we keep the team under 100 on the road, that's always good. Yes, I do want to resign Isaiah Thomas, but first I want to resign Julius Randle, Paul George, and if possible, LeBron. If we could do that, Isaiah Thomas will come cheap. So, yeah. I don't want to get Isaiah Thomas. He's not a priority like that. But, again, if we can get the max contracts we're looking for, and then, you know, if we get the max contracts and then we can also re-sign him for cheap, I'm happy. Dan, I noticed that Lonzo has been shooting much ever since San Antonio Spurs said that Lonzo ain't aggressive. Do you think Lonzo jacking up too much or is good for the team even though he appears to be forcing it? No. I talked about this in the last video, man. Lonzo needs to chill on some of these three-point shots for reals. Don't ever force nothing. Let the game come to you. And, you know, if his shot is falling, go for it. But if it's not, if he's like, you know, 1 for 5, then I expect him to start taking it inside, getting teammates involved, attacking the rack, doing other stuff, you know, hitting the mid-range floaters, all this little good stuff. So we'll see, man. We'll see. If I were a player, I would take a pay cut to play with the Lakers. Me too, man. I would pay the Lakers to play for the Lakers. That's how much I love the Lakers, man. So, yeah. So, he needs to keep shooting. He needs to keep shooting when he's playing well. He needs to stop shooting when the defense is giving him the lane and he's isolated versus a smaller defender, and he can just take him to the rack. That's when he needs to keep shooting. You know, it is what it is. If we resign Isaiah Thomas, we're not getting LeBron. They don't get along. But that's why you have to have your priorities straight. You have to go for max free agents first, and then potentially, you know, the players that are left over, like Isaiah Thomas or Brook Lopez or whatever. But, yeah, like I said, Isaiah's not a priority. He was a rental, whatever he gave us this season. You know, that's great for me because the main priority was clearing cap plus a draft pick. Isaiah was just a bonus. So if he ends up re-signing with us, let's say LeBron doesn't come, we get PG-13 and Julius. If we get Isaiah Thomas back, we're going to be a really good team next season. So we're going to have a lot of firepower and depth. I like depth. You know, you see what my Rams are doing in free agency, man. We just got, you know, 2 good corners. So I'm very excited for them. Training camp can't come soon enough. I want the Lakers to make a splash this summer as well. Then I think we're going to try to sign Paul George and LeBron and sign a rim protector that can shoot like Dwayne Dedman. I can see that happening for sure. But anyways, guys, that's going to be a wrap for me. Like I said, I'm going to keep my videos limited today because I want to spend time with my baby. It's her birthday. I appreciate you guys for tuning into the pregame. You know, let's see what Derrick Williams could bring to this team, or even if he plays tonight or not. But I'm excited. Let's get this dub, man. You know, Laker lucky jacket in full effect, and let's get it. Laker Nation, stand up. I'll catch you guys at the post game, man. Peace.